Hey guys, it's Dandelion, and well, Glory of the Argus Raider is the next achievement that we are going to do. Now, this achievement will award you with the Antoran Gloomhound, and well, a lot of people have been selling this in the general chat. I don't know why, but they are doing it for 80k. Now, the thing is, this achievement is so easy that I was thinking by myself, like, I gotta make a video about this on how to get it in an easy way, because people are just wasting their gold on this now. If you want to waste your gold, by the way, you can always send it to me and I'll probably spend it on random shit in game. Anyway guys, before you are going to enter this raid, make sure you have it on normal, because heroic will be harder. Also, it would be nice if you have a second person with you for some of these achievements. Now, the last achievement requires 4 to 5 people, but a lot of people want to do the last achievement, so it shouldn't be that hard to find people for it. But yeah, it can take some time. Now, if you're a druid, you can solo some of these achievements. If you are a hunter, you can almost solo everything except for the last achievement. So yeah, let's just start with these achievements. The first achievement that we are going to do is called Weremonger. Now, for this achievement, you don't need to be here with an extra person. You can do it solo if you are a hunter or a warlock or, well, maybe even a DK. Now, the way this is going to work is that you have to engage the boss, and after a while he's going to cast Decimation. Now, whenever he casts Decimation, you will see these worms pop up, and basically what you want to do is just stand on them. Now, whenever Decimation kills a worm, you just have to wait till the next Decimation shows up, and you gotta keep doing that until you've killed 16 of these Blightskill worms. Once you've killed 16, you can kill the boss, and that's basically all there is to it. Next up is an achievement called Hounds Good to Me. Now, this achievement is also very easy, and if you are a hunter that's around 215 item level, you can easily solo this. So the way this is going to work is that one person has to tank the orange hound and one person has to tank the purple hound. What you want to do for this achievement is make sure that both of these hounds get 5 stacks of Fel Imbuement. Now, the only way they are going to get Fel Imbuement is if you bring, for example, the orange boss to a orange pool. And whenever you do that, the orange boss will get a stack of Fel Imbuement. If you get both of these hounds close to each other, all Fel Imbuement stacks will be gone. So you gotta keep them spread apart as far as you can all the time. So the way I did this was I had one person tank the orange boss and one person tank the purple boss. Now what you want to do then is just walk away from each other as far as you can. And by doing that, you will make sure that none of these stacks will drop. Now after a while, these orange and purple pools will start spawning. So what you want to do, for example, is if you are tanking the purple boss, you want to bring him to a purple pool. And you want to make sure that you do that while not getting too close to the orange hound. You gotta do that 5 times, so you gotta make sure that the orange hound and the purple hound both have 5 stacks of Fel Imbuement. Now, once both of these hounds have 5 of these Fel Imbuement stacks, you can just zerk down the boss and you will have your achievement. Next up is the achievement called This is the War Room. Now, for this achievement, all you have to do is nuke down the boss. So make sure you have a character around 210 item level and you will easily get this achievement. Okay guys, so the next achievement is called Portal Combat. Now for this achievement, I recommend you coming here with a class that's able to heal itself or have some immunities and some defensives, because this achievement can actually start to hurt your character. So the way this achievement works is that you have to enter all of these portals. Now whenever you enter a portal, you will see an orb laying around. You gotta combine all 3 of these orbs from all 3 of these portals, and well, it sounds easy, it is actually easy, but it's going to start hurting your character a lot. So the way I did this was I first went into the orange portal, grabbed an orb, came back, dropped the orange orb in front of the purple portal, went into the purple portal and grabbed a purple orb. Now whenever you enter the portal back to the boss's platform, you will immediately get an orange orb because you dropped it there. Now what you want to do is you want to make sure you grab a green orb within 10 seconds, so you gotta be fast. So what I did was I used my horse to get over to the green portal as fast as I could, and whenever I've entered the green portal, I rushed over towards a green orb. Whenever you do that, you have all 3 of these orbs combined. You have created this chaotic rift, and once you've done that, you can just zerk the boss. Next up is the achievement called Swears of Influence. Now this achievement is very easy. So the way this achievement works is that you have to collect 5 orbs of life. Now they are placed around the entire Aeonar sanctuary in Antorus. Basically what you want to do to make it yourself very easy actually, is you want to start the encounter, and whenever that happens, you want to jump over towards the ship. Now, whenever you do that, you start getting damage and you will die. Now, once you've died and basically just came back to the same platform, you will see these orbs laying around. You have around 2 minutes, I'd say, to gather these 5 orbs. So just follow what I'm doing here and you will have this achievement. Next up is an achievement called Hard to Kill. So for this achievement you have to trigger all the traps that Immonar is going to lay down on the bridge. Now you want to maybe have some self-sustain because, well, these fire traps might actually start hurting you. So just keep in mind that you can die if you're not decently geared. It's pretty easy. You can do it in any way that you want. But the way I did it was by first damaging the boss to around 67% HP. And whenever you do that, he starts flying to the other end of the bridge. Now, whenever he's going to fly to the other end of the bridge, he's also dropping a lot of traps. And what you want to do is just trigger them all. Now, what I did was I first triggered the bombs, and after that I went into these stun traps. So whenever you reach him again on the other end of the bridge, you want to interrupt his conflagration. Whenever you do that, you can start damaging him to around 30% HP. He will start flying back and he will start deploying other traps. You also want to trigger those. Now, once you've triggered all the traps on the bridge, so there are no traps left, you can just start damaging the boss and kill him. That's basically all there is to it. So the next achievement is called The World Revolves Around Me. Now for this achievement you gotta hug the boss basically, because you are not allowed to trigger any of his bombs. The way I did this was I was just standing really close towards the boss. Maybe too close, but it is what it is, right? While standing there, I was just waiting for these purple bombs to spawn, and you gotta have 9 of these purple bombs up. Now eventually the boss is going to enter his second phase and he will start spawning these robots around the edge. Just kill those robots, but don't walk into any of these bombs. Now whenever you have killed his ads, you can just start hugging him again and wait till you have 9 of these diabolic bombs active. Whenever you have 9 of these purple bombs active, you can just nuke the boss, and that's how you get your achievement. Now for this achievement you will need 2 people, so make sure you have a friend here, and all you are going to do is just stand in the corner, pull the boss and nuke him. That's how you get your achievement. So the next achievement, which is called Remember the Titans, is also soloable if you are a hunter. What a surprise. Okay. Anyway, if you don't have a hunter, then you need another person here. The way this achievement works is that after a while there will be these ads spawning. So you have the Amatul ads, the Golganath ads, the Gasgrov ads and Norganon ads. Now what you have to do for this achievement is you have to leave 1 of each ad up and kill the boss. That's basically it. So what you are going to do is you are going to engage the boss, have 1 person tank 1 of these Shivaras and 1 person the other. You gotta keep them apart because otherwise they will get a damage reduction. So what you're going to do now is just sit still and wait till a couple of these ads are going to spawn. Whenever the Amatul ads are going to spawn, you can kill 3 and keep 1 alive. Whenever the Golganath ads are going to spawn, you can kill all of them except 1. The same thing counts for the Gasgrov ads, and whenever the Norganon ads are going to spawn, they can be a little bit annoying. Just don't touch them. After a while, you can start killing them, so make sure you kill them except for 1 or 2. Just root them, freeze trap them, banish them or whatever. Whenever you have all 4 of these ads up, you can start killing the Shivara. Don't use AoE because you might actually kill 1 of these ad stands. So just single target damage the Shivara and you will have your achievement. Alright guys, so now we are going to do the 2 last achievements. Now this achievement is called Don't Sweat the Technique. Now, a lot of people are struggling with this achievement. I don't know why. I've tried to help people that still needed this achievement on the Alliance on the EU, and well, I wish that was Horde, because well, Alliance on the EU is special, that's for sure. I'm not saying everyone is like that, but the groups I was in, oh boy, it was not good. Anyway, the way this achievement works is that you have to like evolve this smaller ad into a manifestation of Shatug. So what you are going to do is you are going to engage the boss, you are going to bring him to around 80% HP. Now whenever you do that, he will start going into his ad phase. Whenever he does that, you want to start rooting a smaller ember, and you want to keep it rooted. You can kill all the rest of these ads, it doesn't really matter, but just keep one alive and root it. If it reaches the boss, it will be gone and you gotta start all over again. So what we did was we had one person tank Agrimar, and well, the other person is just going to stand behind Agrimar, because otherwise you will get the damage as well and you will probably be thrown off the platform as well. So the person that's tanking Agrimar has to drag him in front of the ad, because all the abilities from Agrimar has to hit the ad. So the person that's tanking the boss is just going to wait until the boss is going to use the Shatug technique combo. Now this combo will be Foe Breaker, Flame Rend, Foe Breaker, Flame Rend, Searing Tempest. He has to do all these abilities twice on the ad for it to evolve in a manifestation. What we did was we had the druid first tank the boss in front of the ad, and whenever the boss is going to use Foe Breaker, the druid just used a cooldown to reduce the damage taken. Now whenever he uses Flame Rend, the druid will be thrown off the platform, but since it's a druid, it can charge back towards the platform. Whenever the boss has used Flame Rend, I instantly taunt the boss. I take the next Foe Breaker with the defensive, and as a DK, I can use Death's March on Flame Rend and basically not be blown off the platform. Now after each Flame Rend, the other person just want to taunt the boss off, and that's basically what you are going to do. So after the Flame Rend, he will finish his first combo with Searing Tempest, and after that he's going to do it all over again. So after each Flame Rend, the tank is just going to taunt the boss and basically take a Foe Breaker and a Flame Rend again. Then the other tank is going to taunt Agrimar, take another Foe Breaker and a Flame Rend, and then the Searing Tempest will happen. If you did it correctly, then you will see this ad start evolving into a manifestation, and all you gotta do is just kill the manifestation, kill the boss, and you will have your achievement. Now if you are a druid and you chose the Night Fae Covenant, you can probably solo this, since you have 2 charges back towards the platform. You have your soul shape and you have your charge. But just keep in mind that you have to use your CDs on Foe Breaker, because Foe Breaker can deal a lot of damage. Alright guys, so the last achievement that we are going to do is called Stardust Crusaders. Now this achievement is also pretty easy to do, however you rely on people, which can make it a little bit harder. You can do this with just 4 people or with 5. I would say it's better to get 5 people, but there are a lot of people still making groups for this achievement. So just look up in LFG if you can find a group, and maybe you will have around 11 people like I did here. The only bad thing about it is that sometimes you have a leader like I had in this group that is also the tank, and I still don't think that he knows what an interrupt is. So yeah, that leader was special. Let's just say that. So what you have to do to get this achievement is you have to collect 20 little orbs in the ghost phase within 5 seconds. So the easiest way to do this is by making sure that the boss is going to enter phase 4. Now this is the phase where he kills everyone, which is still one of the most badass phases in game in my opinion. Once that happens, you are going to let your tank respawn, so he's going to walk over towards the tree, he will be resurrected, and he's going to taunt the boss. Now what the others want to do is just spread around the room and wait. That's basically all there is to it. Now after a while you will see these big orbs spawning, and you want to have around 7 to 8 of these orbs up. Whenever they expire, they will explode, and whenever they explode, they will leave a lot of small orbs in the ghost realm. Once these 7 to 8 orbs have expired, you want to have one person call out in raid chat with a raid warning or whatever that people have to collect these orbs. Now whenever he says that, everyone is going to collect at least 4 to 5 orbs, depending on your raid size, because you only need 20. Now the easiest way to see if you have enough orbs gathered within 5 seconds is by asking how many orbs people have gathered. If you have 20, you can kill the boss and you have your achievement. However, if you are not sure if you have 20 orbs gathered within 5 seconds, you can just wait for the next set of orbs to spawn again. Whenever they explode, you will see these small orbs again in the Ghost Realm as well. So you can just do it again. So that's how you get your Glory of the Argus Raider achievement. It's very easy to do, and it's definitely not worth 80k. Like, if you want to waste your money, as I said before, just send it to me. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.